Hi everyone, it's Nell and I'm here today with a DVD unhaul. I have seen quite a few book unhauls on the BookTube community, and I want to do a DVD unhaul because I have numerous DVDs on my shelf that I probably need to get rid of. I love movies, I love films, and I have always wanted to collect them. When I was younger, I thought I would have a huge DVD collection, all of the AFI's top 100, all of the Oscar winners. But when I was younger, I didn't have a whole lot of money to spend on movies, so I collected a lot of cheap movies from the $5 bins at Walmart and Meijer, Target. I did a lot of Black Friday specials. I used to buy the used DVDs at Blockbuster. So I have amassed a lot of DVDs, and when going through my collection, I found that I had a lot of quantity over quality. A lot of the DVDs were not ones that I was excited about anymore. When I was on maternity leave, I read The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. While I didn't KonMari my entire house, it did make some good points as far as items I wanted to keep, items I was hanging on to for the wrong reasons. And so when I looked at my DVD shelf, I found that there were a lot of DVDs on there that I wasn't passionate about. They didn't spark joy. They were ones that I had purchased and I watched and felt were fine, or I didn't care for, but for some reason I was hanging on to them. So I have 4 DVDs here today that I'm going to get rid of. The first is It Runs in the Family. This is a family comedy from the early 2000s. It stars Michael Douglas, Kirk Douglas, a few of the other Douglases, and it focuses on the Gromberg family. This movie focuses on a family, and I wanted a stronger relationship between that family. I wanted more likable characters. I didn't care for Michael Douglas's character in this film. Nobody made a strong impact. I felt bored a lot of times with it. So this is one that can go. I asked my husband if he wanted to watch it. He said he wasn't interested. I didn't feel like rewatching it again. So this is the first film that I decided to get rid of. The next film is All the Right Moves. This stars a young Tom Cruise, Leah Thompson, and Craig T. Nelson. This is set in the 80s in a small town in Pennsylvania, and our main character, Stephen, played by Tom Cruise, is wanting to leave his small town. He wants to make it big. He's a football player, and it deals with his relationship with his team. It deals with his relationship with his girlfriend, Leah Thompson. I enjoyed this film. I thought it was fine. It was not anything that I would rewatch. I'm not a huge sports fan, so the subject matter for this was not something I found super interesting. It was fun. It was fun for an 80s movie, but one watch I feel like is enough for this film. So this film was fine. It's not a keeper. I feel like I need more room on my shelf for movies I'm actually excited about and interested in, so this one's gonna go. The next film I have is the 2006 remake of The Omen. I love horror movies. I really enjoyed the original Omen. The remake is fine. However, it just doesn't have that same, it doesn't have the same vibe and the same tone as the original. It had, a better visual effects, better special effects, same overall plot. Acting was fine. But if I'm going to have the Omen in my collection, I'd really prefer to have the original rather than the remake. This is also a full screen, again, probably a 99-cent DVD from a bin or a Black Friday special. So yeah, this is another one that it's a fine movie. It's fine. It's just, again, not one that I want to keep in my collection. And the last film I'm getting rid of is Trapped in Paradise. This is a 90s comedy. I think, when you from, film? The last DVD I'm getting rid of is Trapped in Paradise, starring Nicolas Cage, John Lovitz, and Dana Carvey. This is a comedy from the late 90s, early 2000s. It's about 3 brothers who go to a small town to perform a heist bank robbery and get wrapped up in this small town. It sounded really funny, but this movie was a big flop. I watched this with my sister quite a few years back. I don't think she made it through the entire film. I found myself bored. Nicolas Cage's acting was atrocious in this. I know he's won Razzies for other films that he's done, but I'm surprised he didn't get one for this one. Maybe because this one was lower budget, not as well-known film, but this film was horrible. Maybe you'll find it funnier than I did. It might just be my personal opinion. I don't know, but I really didn't care for this film, so I hate even calling this one a film. It's not. So I'm getting rid of this one. These are the 4 DVDs I'm getting rid of in this unhaul. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye!